Good evening everybody and welcome to the stream. It is Scythe versus Sepsis for Third Eye Gaming. It's week number 3 and I've never casted Sepsis before. Now I've casted a few of their team members but never them as a team, so I'm looking forward to this one tonight. On Scythe we've got Woken Icy playing on Flex. We've got YDev, new join to the team, replacing Kryptos. YDev will be playing on Entry. We've got The Wolves playing support. We've got Curse playing Flex. And we've got GS Carbons playing on Entry. For Sepsis, can't really tell you too much about them, but we do have Kixwa, you all know him. We've got Waved, we all know Waved. We all know Waved. We've got Jamor, now going by the name of Jamuxa, but I'm gonna still call him Jamor. We've got It's Wolves, not to be confused with The Wolves. So Wolves versus Wolves. And then we've got a 5th player that's going to join, who I'm not sure who that is. Now, I have it on good authority that in order to warm up for the game tonight, Sepsis have been playing a lot of Among Us, so that is their warm-up strategy for games, is to play Among Us, which seems reasonable. Let's take a look at the schedule for the week. This is pretty much I think this is the first game of the week for Third Eye Gaming this week. So let's take a look at the schedule that we've got. Shax is the last player for Sepsis. Actually, before we look at the schedule, let's just take a look at the map bans and the community polls so that we know what map we're going to be on and what Twitter thinks is going to be the result tonight. First off, we had Scythe starting the bans. They banned Cafe. We then got a ban on Villa, then Coastline, Clubhouse, Consulate, Oregon, which leaves us with Theme Park. Now Scythe are going to start on attack and Sepsis are going to start on defense, and that is the map that we're going to play tonight. It's just one map, which means that we will be in and out as quickly as we possibly can. There is no overtime. It's either a win or a draw, or a loss or a draw, depending on which team you are, of course. Let's take a look at the community poll and see what Twitter thinks is going to be the result tonight. Now, 26% of Twitter think that Scythe are going to take home the win. 72% think it's going to be Sepsis, and 2% think we're going to have a draw. If we have a draw, that's going to be the best Twitter poll result that we've ever had. Absolutely the best one, without a doubt. Without a doubt, with only 2% of people guessing that that would be the possible result. Now, the teams are in while we wait for them to ready up. Oh, wait a minute, let me turn that down. Welcome to the stream, Jamal. Good to see you, not seen you for quite a while. Let's take a look at the schedule for the week. So we have Scythe versus Sepsis. That's happening tonight, 7 PM, being casted by me, as you probably realised. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, we've got the King's Creed versus Flex. Now, we don't have a caster for that yet, I don't think, and it might actually not be broadcast. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll find out. But at the moment, 8 o'clock, King's Creed versus Flex, and that is tonight. Then tomorrow, we've got JPC versus Burnt Edge. Should be an interesting game. That is tomorrow at 7 PM. We have no caster lined up for that one, so if you're a Third Eye Gaming caster and you're watching and you need a cast this week, check that one out. And then Sepsis in their second game of the week, because I think this one was actually supposed to be played last week, but instead they're playing it this week. That happens on the 15th, which is Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. That is Athena versus Sepsis. That is 6 o'clock on Thursday, being casted by our guy Dylan. And then also on the 15th at 8 o'clock, just a couple of hours later, we've got Apollo playing against Secret, which should be another interesting game. Caster for that, we don't have one right now. And then finally, the last game that we've currently got scheduled to round off the week on the 17th of October, which is Saturday at 7 PM, it is Synapse versus Vanquish, and that'll be casted by my good self. Synapse, a new Synapse, a Synapse that I have not seen before. So I'm looking forward to watching that one and seeing what the new team are going to bring to the table. They've got the likes of Dizzy, they've got SES Trick still, I believe, they've got Sharok, a couple of other players, so I'm not sure. Oh, Kryptos. And I can't remember who else is on there. I haven't got the full roster, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens on that game. Right, let me see if everyone is ready. Everyone's in the game. Pretty much everyone is readied up except one player. I just want to check before I start the game that he is actually ready. It could just be one of those bugs where he is ready, but I don't see it. Or it could just be that he's not ready. He could be away, like having a sandwich, bathroom, washing his hands. And he's now ready. So, let's get on with the game. It is Scythe versus Sepsis. We are going to theme park tonight, and Scythe will be on attacking duties first. Let's get into it. Now, let me just tick some things off. I have a checklist of things that I do when I do a cast just to make sure I've got everything, so I'm just ticking them off to make sure that they're all correct. And they are all correct. Now, because Sepsis are starting on defense, they will be banning first, so that is the orange team banning the attacker. They are going to ban Thatcher, very common ban, very good ban. Makes perfect sense, absolutely perfect sense. Let me just mute that as well. That's another bit of my checklist. That's done. Okay, checklist is complete. Excellent. Excellent. Trix. No, the boss has come to watch his peasant play. Oh, okay. Trix come to watch his boss play. Right, everyone who is on Sepsis, make sure you're not in the stream now that the game is starting. Scythe are going to be the next ones to ban. And they are going to ban Jackal. So, do Scythe fancy a bit of a roam, I feel, when they get onto the defensive side? That's the only reason why you really want to ban Jackal. We're going to have Jaeger. I mean, everyone's going to roam at some point anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Jaeger getting banned by Scythe. Very interesting ban and a great ban. He is such a strong operator, it makes total sense to ban him. Grenades free. Just do whatever you want. Just chuck stuff all over the place. I mean, you've still got Wham-I to worry about. You are kind of forcing a Wham-I pick. Which does mean you actually add the benefit of a shield for the defenders. Jaeger, no shield. Wham-I, shield. Shield's good. Like shields. Mute. He is going to get banned as well. But a very interesting ban from Sepsis. Not often anyone's banning Mute, and I respect it because Mute is a great operator. I used to be a Mute main when I first started the game for my first year or so. Absolutely fantastic operator. Very underrated. Very underrated. Armory and Throne is going to be the first site to get played. Let me just write down the bans before we get a rehost, because I wouldn't want to mess it up. So we're seeing Jackal and Jaeger banned by Scythe, and then we've got Thatcher and Mute. A complete SAS, well, not complete SAS ban from Sepsis, but as much SAS as they can ban with the limited bans that they've got. Right, Armory and Throne, first sights. Let's get it going on theme park. Set my control up correctly. There we go. Armory and Throne downstairs. So let me. There we go. Lovely. All right. So standard reinforcements going up on both sets of walls into barrel and maintenance, as you would expect, and also going onto yellow stairs here. While Kixwa is going to be setting up some stuff over here in storage, not lab, but storage. Drug storage. It's not called drug storage anymore, it's just called storage now, because obviously you wouldn't want to associate with drugs in this game. Forget all these packs of talcum powder. And we have a pre-placed C4 right here underneath the doorway. So Kixwa is going to be playing down here, waiting for someone to knock that door open, and as soon as he sees them run in, he is going to pull that trigger. I would guess it's just by the table, so he'll see them through the hole and then blow it. It's going to be quick on that trigger though. Alright, let's see what's going on. We've got Wade roaming about upstairs. We've got Jamor roaming about upstairs as well, doing a top floor hold, as everybody from Scythe is actually spawning over here on the bumper car side, except for Carbons, who is coming up those stairs to Cafe and could be the victim to the C4. Let's watch and see what happens here. He's going to shoot that door open. Kixwa is having a look. He knows something's coming. Carbons is going to... Can Carbons hear it? Oh, Carbons is in. Kixwa... Kix misses it. Where has he set it up? Oh, Kix. All the setup. And it's just wasted. So Carbons is in. He gets into a bit of a firefight with Malusi. Manages to down Jamor and eventually finish off the kill. Kixwa sets off his C4 but doesn't manage to find the target because Carbons is way out of the way by now. Dev playing on IQ, his favourite operator to play. Curse playing up above, going to be opening up the holes in the floor to look down at the site. while Woken Icy is going to drone from outside and get the intel for his teammates as the Wolves is watching Dragon Stairs. Carbon's just going to drone from up here on Arcade. Now, Kixwar still playing downstairs, but he's got Waved joining him now, so Waved is backed out. But he's going to make his way back up. He'll get a free kill here onto Dev. He sees the head, he opens fire, doesn't manage to do any damage at all, but he is going to back out rather than re-peek it. Kixwar's just watching on cams for his team, while Shax is watching the standard angle down to that doorway by Dragon, the Dragon door. We will call it Dragon door. Now Ash gets pinged on the cams and Kixwar is going to take down Carbons. Kix just playing all on his own over here in storage still, while Wire Dev looks like he hasn't had a call. He's not looking around to see if anyone's going to come from bathroom. He's not even going to drone it out. So did he get the call that someone's there? The drone's going to spot him, so they now know that he's there, even if the call didn't come out. So Dev is going to push into the bathroom very confidently, but Kixwar's going to back out a little bit as Ace starts to open up some walls. IQ is going to keep pushing onto Kix as someone's going to come around the other side, and we are going to get a pinch here onto Kix, one from each side. We've got Wolves and Dev just waiting to come together on Kixwar, so to speak. Alright, so Woken Icy is going to get downed and killed by Shax. Wire Dev opening fire onto Kix, but the Wolves shoots Kix in the back while he is focused on Wolves, and Waved gets a kill himself, making it a 2v3 now. Man advantage going to Sepsis. He's going to lay down and wait for the peek. There's Dev. Oh no, but Dev manages to get that kill. 2v2 now. Diffuser in the hands of Dev. Is he going to get into sight in time? No, he's not. Shax cleans up with a double kill and takes the round number 1 for Sepsis. And someone has quit. Whether or not it's for a rehost, I don't know. We are getting more quits. We are going to get a rehost. Okay. Fine. Rehost it is. Abandon main menu. Alright, we are getting a complete reset, apparently, of the game. Alright, so that is Scythe using their one rehost. Make a note of that. And let's get this server set back up. So, 1 round in. And a rehost already. That's not what Scythe need, because it means that they just can't have another rehost. You only get 1 rehost per game. Or per map, rather, which means that Scythe do not get another rehost. So if they have a player drop out, they're going to have to play a 4v5 until he can come back. So let's get the map back onto Theme Park. And let's invite these 2 teams back in. Now the guy restarting is the one that I actually need to invite to the game, so this is going to be a wait. Actually, I think I've got Carbons. Do I have Carbons? I do have Carbons. Let's invite Carbons. That'll at least get most of the players in time. Alright, so the good thing about rehosting on the end of round 1 means I've got very little to set up. Very little. So selfishly, that is very good for me. So Thatcher and Jackal are the 2 attacking bands that we've got coming out here for Scythe. On attack. And then for the defensive side, we had Jaeger and Mute. Interesting bands. Very good bands. Very good bands, I would say. And then we add the round history. Now, this isn't going to take very long at all. It was an orange win. That's a Sepsis win on Armory and Throne. And that's it. That's your 1 round. That is the match set up. We are good to go as soon as everybody manages to get themselves back into the game. Now, I believe that we are going to get a hard reset here from Scythe, so we will be waiting a good few minutes. That much is for sure. I can promise you that. And there's me hoping this would be a quick game. Hey haters, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming along. My favourite? Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Right, so what to do in these trying times of a rehost? Well, what we can do is remind you of the Twitter poll. Because that's all I've got really for you other than map bans, but we know the map we're playing because we've just been there. 26% of Twitter say that Scythe are going to take home the win. 72% of Twitter putting their money onto Sepsis, and 2% of Twitter saying that we are going to see a draw here in this one map extravaganza on Theme Park tonight. Let's see who is going to be right. Could be anyone. Also, while we're here, let's remind ourselves of the schedule. I appreciate that if you've been here for a while, then Sarbomber or Sarboomer, the score is 1-0 to Sepsis. 1-0. Yeah, thank you, Alpha. Thank you. Hey, Dizzy. How you doing, my guy? Good to see you. Good to see you. The whole Synapse crew is here. I say the whole Synapse crew. We've got Trix and Dizzy. Don't know about the rest of them. So yes, the schedule for Third Eye Gaming this week. This is Scythe versus Sepsis. It is happening right now at 7 o'clock. If you're wondering why you're not seeing any gameplay right now, it's because we are in the middle of a rehost. Yes, 1 round in, rehost. Brilliant. Brilliant. At 8 o'clock tonight, we've got the King's Creed versus Flex. Probably not going to be casted. I think that's just going to be an observe and VOD job. VOD job? Yeah, I like that. VOD job. Tomorrow night, which is Wednesday, for those who weren't quite sure, at 7 o'clock, it's going to be JPC versus Burnt Edge. Caster for that is still to be determined, or to be confirmed, to be more precise, according to what's on the screen. That is Wednesday night. Then on Thursday night, on the 15th at 6 PM, we've got Athena versus Sepsis, another Sepsis game. That's going to be at 6 o'clock, casted by Master Dylan. And then at 8 o'clock, we've got Apollo versus Secret. Currently, no caster for that one either. So JPC and Burnt Edge and Apollo versus Secret, neither of them have got casters. If you are a Third Eye Gaming caster and you are watching right now, then try to grab one of those games. I think you should do the JPC versus Burnt Edge one, personally. And then finally, to round the week off, the very last game that we've currently got scheduled. I'm not sure if there are more to be scheduled, but this is the last one we've currently got scheduled, which is going to be Synapse versus Vanquish. That is on Saturday, the 17th of October. That's going to be at 7 o'clock in the evening, and that's going to be casted by me yet again. So I'm doing two gigs for Third Eye Gaming this week. 2. Haters, I want to be my stepdad. Can you adopt me, please? Send me a photo of your mum, and I will let you know. Sorry, that felt quite harsh. I didn't mean it. Haters, seriously. I'm sure you wouldn't send me a picture anyway. Please don't. There's no need. I was just joking. I'm sorry. I feel really guilty now. I'm the kind of person that does that. I have a pop at someone. I wasn't having a pop, but I have a pop at someone and then I instantly feel guilty. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Forgive me, please. It's just not within me to be genuinely nasty most of the time, specifically not to people I don't really know. To imagine I need 2 more hours for affiliate. Oh, you can do that. That's easy, haters. Just need to keep them average viewers up. Average viewers is easy, haters. It is easy. You just need 3 devices and 3 different accounts and you can do it. You just you watch it yourself. Oh, Dizzy and Davin duo casting the other game. Really? Okay. Interesting. I might actually listen to it. Davin did talk about having a pop at casting, so yeah, interesting. Everyone wants to cast. Everyone wants to cast. Anyway, haters, the average viewers for affiliate is really easy. You'll watch it yourself to make sure the stream's okay. You'll almost always have a bot getting the view counts up by 1 anyway. So then you just need like 1-2 friends maximum to watch the stream for you. And you only need to do it for however many hours you've got left. So how many hours did you say? 2 hours. So all you need literally is 2 friends to watch your stream for 2 hours. And if they can't be bothered to watch it for 2 hours, then just do like 4 30-minute streams where they can be bothered to watch for smaller amounts of time. You don't have to do all 2 hours in one go. Just do, you know, like I say, 3 or 4 shorter streams. Don't send me a photo, haters. I hate rehost. Me kills don't come up. Well, you only had 3 of them, Shax. I say only. It's more than I would get. That's for sure. All right, everyone is in. Everyone is ready. Everyone's flashing to let me know that they're ready. So let's get the game going. So yeah, haters. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, let's get those bans back up on the screen because they do disappear after a rehost. know why the video showing you who's playing is not showing you who's playing. So the next site to go is going to be Bunk and Daycare. This is round number 2. Scythe versus Sepsis. Score is currently 0-1 to Sepsis themselves. Dizzy, I guess you're going to be doing it on TEG B, right? So I need to go and look at that. That's what I want to do because the game's at 8. This one isn't going to be finished by 8 unless we get a quick 7-0 from Sepsis because they're already 1 round up. So that's probably the only way we could finish at 8. And even then, I'd be pushing it if we add in an interview. 2 hours, 2 days though. Yeah, that's fine. So you do 1 hour per day, haters. Easy, easy. Even easier because it's easier to get 2 of your friends to watch you for, 2 1-hour streams. Easier to get people to watch you for an hour than it is to watch you for 2 hours consistently. So do that. By the weekend, haters, I expect you to be affiliate by the weekend. Alright, so got loads of people just hanging around a shield here with kicks while putting a castle barricade there. That seems like a bit of a waste of a shield or a barricade. Good Shacks are going to move it. The reason being because you're just going to get Ash or someone like that come in, use an explosive to open up that castle barricade, and that's going to destroy the shield that's behind it. So it just seems a bit pointless putting it there. Standard rotate with a shield. That's an interesting shield as well because that's facing the people coming in from this side. So that will allow the attackers to actually destroy that shield should they come from that way. But anyway, 4 members of Scythe are going to come over from the castle entrance and start to make their way in through here from the bumper cars side. So coming from bumper cars, moving their way in through castle entrance with 2 players, 3 players up on the roof, 1 droning and 2 getting ready to drop in and do some damage. Drones are going to win. Oh, Shax takes down Dev already. Now I wasn't even watching because I did not expect to kill that early. He must have just come straight into bathroom. He did. Did he rappel in? No. How did he get there? He walked in through the door into bathroom and got killed by Shax. I mean, come on. What's going on? So early in the round, so a nice early pick there for Shax, well played. That's the 4 kills now for him in total, when you include the last round as well, so he'll be happy with that for sure. Jamor taking a fair bit of damage. Oh, we know there's like 3 of them in there. Oh, he got taken down, didn't manage to kill any of them. I mean, when there's 3 people in there, you'd expect to at least hit 1 of them and kill them. Shax gets another kill. That's the triple kill for Shax. Well played. Well played to Shax. Woken Icy takes down Kicks while leaving it in a 2v3. Quad kill for Shax. Is he going to get the ace? Let's find out. Carbons is the last man standing. He is upstairs. Shax, no ace for you, my guy. It is now a 1v2, though, with Carbons, the last man standing, against Waved and Wolves. Now, Waved is sitting here by this window. Carbons is not outside that. Well, he is near the window. Oh, no, he gets seen. And Waved with the crouch spam, SMG-11, manages to take down GS Carbons and put another round on the board for Sepsis, making it 2-0 at the end of round 2. You'll do scrims, okay. 2, I'll need you to come in the stream then for support. Well, maybe. Depends on when it is. My time has actually become ridiculously limited these days. There's so much stuff I want to try and sort out. I'm not really getting time to do any, I don't even get to play Siege now. I play at the weekend a little bit if there's people I can find to play with me, but yeah, I don't really watch streams anymore. To be fair, I never used to watch loads of streams anyway. Waved is going to 6-pick his Valkyrie, and he's going to bring out the smoke. He is good at smoke. When we think Waved, we think run in, fragging at people, but he plays a good smoke. Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Who isn't that kind of operator? Wait a minute. Oh. Didn't they just win this site? How are they back here when they just won it? I'm so confused. Did they play initiation? No, I wrote down Bunk and Daycare. Okay, so it's just all the action happened over here. Right, that's why I got confused. All of the setup in the last round was literally here. And it is pretty much the same setup that they had in that last round, even though it's a completely different site. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I mean, no one said anything in match chat. I'm just so confused. I guess that must be the case. I did write down bugs and daycare. Just the setup looks exactly the same to me. That's the castle barricade. Going to get pinged. Woken Icy is in. Sorry, Wide Dev is in. He opens fire. Doesn't manage to hit the target onto someone standing there. Is that waved? It is waved. Or is it? No, it's not. Who was it? Oh, it's Shax. Okay, fine. 2 players now in Cafe. 3 players maybe. No, it is still 2 players in Cafe, but Woken Icy is coming up to join them. Carbon's going to hold that tight little angle, keep peeking, and he's going to back out as Wide Dev keeps him covered on the right-hand side. There is no one there. Dev shooting at no one while Curse is going to drop in. Playing on Sledge. He'll be able to get that castle barricade open as Woken Icy is going to rappel up to the roof and probably drone his teammates in somewhere while Carbons is going to open up the break room window and get ready to push in that way. Shax just watching the angle there as ready for someone to come from Cafe. It's Wolves rotating around downstairs with Jamor up on Far Cry. Going to drop downstairs to lower arcade. Waved smoking. Well, not smoking, but gassing the hallway there to stop anyone from pushing. And Kixwa knows that someone was at that break room window and is going to peek it. Carbons has gone down to the bottom though. And Wolf's getting ready to move it. Oh, cheeky grenade there. That's not going to do much. It's probably will hit outside the wall. It's going to take down that shield though as Carbons gets the kill onto Kixwa. Wave is taking a lot of damage. He's just going to sit in office as Jamor gets into a gunfight. He's going to back out to try and get away with his life. He's not being chased. He's going to have to stop and reload at some point. Wolves hears that proximity sensor while Curse gets that kill onto Waved. C4 gets pulled, but doesn't find a target. Dev is going to take some damage from Yellow's stairs as Carbons has taken some damage as well. Sepsis look at the moment to be very much a team that like to take a few shots and then just back out. But we can see that one is actually on Yellow stairs. He's just crouching there. He doesn't know that Dev has moved to the left side. Now he knows. He's peeking at just the wrong place, but he manages to get that kill onto Dev. Well played to Jamor. 3v2 now. Gunfire comes down to the Yellow stairs. Doesn't hit a target. Wolves is in and planting as Curse manages to take down its Wolves. That's the double. He is going to get refrabbed by Jamor. The plant's going to be successful, and it's a 2v1 now with Diffuser planted firmly down in initiation. It's got one man just to the right of the doorway. Carbon's going to hold the angle, waiting for a push. Complete crossfire here, and Jamor's... It's a lot to ask for Jamor to clutch this one up. Going to come in through... Oh! He reads into someone being there at the side of the breach. He pre-fires, but doesn't manage to hit the target. And that is... a round on the board for the boys from Scythe. Well played to Scythe on that one. That makes it 2-1. We definitely will not be finished for 8 o'clock. Definitely not. Armory and Throne is going to be the next site played by Sepsis. They've decided they don't want to go back to Initiation and Office. Armory and Throne they were successful on. It's commonly known as one of the top 2 sites on this map. Possibly even the top 1. So they're going to go back to it. Ooh, and have a go at securing the 4th round for themselves. Dizzy, you haven't confirmed that... Oh, okay. You said yeah, so I guess that is on you confirming to Channel B. Alright, fine. So long ago. But I've forgotten what it was for. Alrighty, so Armory and Throne. Let's take a look at the setup we are going to get here. We're going to have standard reinforcements. We don't need to watch those. Wave is going to back out and roam around somewhere. Not going to reinforce anything downstairs. So maybe he will be in charge of reinforcing this hatch. He is in charge. Never put Wave in charge of anything. In fact, the only thing you're going to put Wave in charge of is reinforcing something. Other than that, Just don't put him in charge. You're asking for trouble. Shax's are going to pre-place his band of batteries, which is a bold play considering that Thatcher's on the board, so they'll go down very, very easily. Is bandit tricking still a thing really now with the nerf to Thatcher? Is it still a thing? Wade's getting ready for a little spawny peekaroonie here. We don't have any players spawning over that side though, so he is not going to get a pick by standing there. They have all spawned, except for one it looks like. Have all spawned over here on bumper cars, with one spawning over on teacups. That is Carbon's all on his own. Jamor is here waiting for a little peek. Carbon's going to run up that staircase. He hears it. Oh, Jamor, you cheeky young man. Jamor is the cheekiest of the cheeky. Well played to him there for getting that kill. Carbon's going to be kicking himself over that one. That's for sure. That is for sure. Curse is going to be droning out whatever this room is called. His cast entrance. Well, it's cash stash, so I should have known that. I should have realised. I actually did know that. I just forgot completely. Waved, opens fire, but he is taken down by the Wolves. Wolves takes 0 damage, but dishes out 100% damage. Oh, he didn't see that player. He did not see that player. Turn the drone around. He's out on far. Oh, he's dropped. So the Wolves probably heard that, but didn't see him. But he is going to know. White Dev, with the power of IQ, not even using her ability, is going to find that black eye. She's just got special eyeballs that allows her to see anything without getting the gadget out these days. Woken Icy, does he know there is a man hard right laid down? Who is it? It's not Shax, it must be Kix. It's Kix, he's going to back out. C4's going to go out. He's not going to find a target as Woken Icy has backed out completely and is going to re-enter the building now and start to try to track his mark. Woken Icy took a lot of damage there, and he's using the holographic sight on the AK-12. Interesting. Interesting. Default cam taken down by the Wolves. Well played, well played. Jamor just holding in storage, waiting for his moment to shine. Shax gets a kill. Plenty of kills for Shax here tonight. He is doing very well. It's Wolves just watching cams, pinging. Woken Icy takes down Shax though. Kixwa. Oh, it's just all going off. Kixwa gets 2 kills. Woken Icy is the last man standing. Man is in toilets. That is Jamor. Going to get that last kill for Sepsis and put a round on the board for them. Yet again, making it 3-1. So many kills in such quick succession that I couldn't get to them all there. Glad I got here just in time to hear Spawny Peekaroonie, says Real Mr. 2. Yeah. It's my new phrase. It's my new phrase. Hope everyone likes it. It's mine, and I'm going with it. So, in that round, what did we see? Well, we saw very quick kills coming out from Sepsis. We saw Carbons just running up the stairs without a thought to droning to see if there was anyone there. Jamor playing that cheeky little tactic of just opening up a hole big enough at the bottom of the door that you can crouch walk through it but not open the door. So when you come up the stairs, you see over the top of the table, you see that the door isn't open and you think, oh, it's safe, I'm fine, I can just walk right up. But it wasn't safe because Jamor is a cheeky chappy.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, so Buck and Daycare yet again. Will we see the same setup? We are seeing the same setup. So basically Sepsis, double the sites, half the work. They just find one strat and just use it for 2 different sites. I mean, to be fair to them, it worked the last time they came here. They got away with it. I mean, it didn't work when they defended the actual site that they're setting up in, but it worked for this one, that's for sure. So let's see how this is going to work out.
10 seconds remaining. Device activated. 5 seconds to go. Device positioned. We are now protected. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alright, going to go for the shield castle barricade combo again. I guess that's probably far enough away where it could be okay, but I'm just not convinced by this. I'm not convinced at all. Carbon's going to be sticking with the Ash. All of them now spawning over at bumper cars. Carbon's given up on spawning on his own over on the other side of the building. And just getting hurt instantly. Look at that debris. I love the debris on these roof hatches. They are brilliant. Carbon's rappels up to the roof and then drops down to the level below. What are these 3 doing? They just... Alright, castle barricade is going to get breaching charged. But there's someone watching the feet and Dev gets taken down by Kickswad. I'm going to say that's a schoolboy error. That is a schoolboy error. Carbon's with the angle there to open that door up from the hatch itself using his breaching round. I like that. I like that. You can just see the bottom of it. You've got to really line up the aim for it, but it worked. Maverick is going to be Maverick tricking this wall into office as Jamor is going to...
Babes in position.
Jamor tries the dirtiest of the dirty. Shax gets another kill. That is onto Curse. And he said Shax got a kill onto Shax. C4 goes out, doesn't find anything. Kickstar takes down Carbons though. The Wolves going to be peeking through that hole opened up by Ace. He sees Castle, he peeks it, he shoots it, he kills it. That is a kill for Woken Icy. That's the first one, but there you go. Jamor trying the 360 or the 720 kill, but he is not successful. Woken Icy is going to be chased by Waved with the shotgun, and he gets taken down. Jamor, that's what happens when you try to do a 360 kill. Wave doing it as well. These guys. Jamor with his classic dadless strats. Go 360 before going for that kill. Alright, so this is the last round of the first half, and it's going to be initiation and office again, so we know we're going to see the same setup that we literally just saw on Bunks and Daycare most likely, although it didn't work the last time that Sepsis came here, so we shall see. We shall see. Hey, Godzak, welcome to the stream. Welcome Apollo as well, I see you there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Jamor just practicing his 360s. It's enough to make you feel sick. Practicing their pre-peeking? What are they doing? What is the point of this? Right, Jamor gonna go for it again. This time we've got Carbons and Woken Icy spawning over on this side. Are they droning in first though? Do they have the intel? Do they know that he is there? That is the question. Woken Icy is off drones. Carbon's droning downstairs. Jamor has backed out. They waited there long enough that he just got bored and ran away. It's the thing with a player like Jamor, you just wait long enough, he will get bored. Kickswire's going to reinforce that back office, which makes perfect sense, as Dev is already in cafe. Nearly said garage. Jamor holding top of arcade stairs. He gets spotted on the drones as wide Dev manages to get the kill onto Wit's Wolves. Oh, he gets into a little bit of a gunfight there with the player. That wall that's open could have been the death of that player that peeked him. And see how aggressive they are on Sepsis. Jamor just peeks, takes that shot, gets that kill. Even when they're playing on defense, Sepsis are playing on attack, it feels like. Waved with the big brain plane there, takes down the drone and then drops the hatch so that they've got no idea where he's gone to. Shax just teabagging behind his mirror. Oh, Carbons is going to spot man on the drone. He's going to... Oh no, he actually knew where he was, but guessed that he would move, but he didn't move. And Wave just waited and waited. And he knew what was going to happen, and it happened. And now he's waiting for this other kill. It's going to be on Ace. Oh, but Woken Icy manages to outplay him, and that is a 3v3 now. As Curse is going to drop in, he knows there's a player behind that little unit. Don't know what it's called. He's going to take some shots through the wall. He's going to lay down and wait for a peek, which isn't going to come. But the player's going to drop downstairs, and it looks like as he roaming around, he's going to come up yellow stairs perhaps. So he might come up arcade stairs. Curse is thinking that that's what's going to happen, so he's waiting. but it isn't what's happening. Jamor is instead going to come up the yellow stairs, come around from behind, but that wall in Cafe is getting opened, and he's going to have to watch out for that. I say it's getting opened, it's actually already open, right? No, it's just a punch hole in it, it's no big deal. Oh, Woken Icy waiting for the flank. Manages to take down Jamor, leaving us now in a 3v2. And this is what happens when you get cockily aggressive on defense, is your numbers get whittled down. But the Wolves has Diffuser. They've only got 10 seconds to get in and plant. We do have one attacker in sight. Wolves is in, he's getting shot at, he's going to plant behind the bomb. As Mira is going to pull the C4, isn't going to get the kill. He's going to have to back out because of the fire from the shield, and he is just too late as the diffuser is down, and Kix is going to have to try and push it through showers. Now, there is one player hard right of this doorway, but he doesn't know it. He doesn't know it, and he's going to get taken down. 3v1 now, as Shax is the last man standing, and he does get taken down by Curse. That's the double to end it, and that is another round on the board for Scythe, making it 4-2. Now, I kind of feel like actually, they weren't so bad in that round. But they did peak a lot. I kind of feel like if Sepsis had just been a little bit more chilled, they could have been okay there. They could have been okay. But I think they probably lost a couple of players due to some excessive peaking. Perhaps. Perhaps. No. And the round just went the way of Scythe. Now we've seen Sepsis playing on attack already pretty much by watching them on defense, but let's see how they properly play attack. We're going to have Dev, Scythe picking Clash and going on to Wamai instead. Probably a good choice. Nomad would be a good counter for Clash. You just have to put an air jab down in her vicinity, knock her on her butt, and then kill her. So Nomad is a very good counter for Clash. A lot of people don't really use her that way, but it is a good counter. We're going to see the standard reinforcements go up, and also we're going to get a reinforcement here on the Dragon Stairs wall. Don't often see that. Personally, I don't see the huge benefit in this wall even being destructible, because it's not often that you'll get a defender roaming around here. There's no real control to be gained from opening here. Well, I guess other than the fact that it stops you from funneling through this way, but
10 seconds remaining.
I just don't know. I never use this wall. I never see anyone use this wall, to be honest. I think your reinforcements could be better spent upstairs on this hatch, which has been neglected so far. Maybe Dev's going to get that now. He's going to watch it instead. No, instead they're going to open it up. Okay, fair enough. Now, Sepsis all spawning together over at the main entrance are going to run over and rappel up to the roof, or just run up the staircase towards the cafe. Now, Waved will be responsible for opening the hatch, but it is already open, so his job is fairly easy. Hatch is going to get open. Going to spot Wamai as the drone drops down. You can see here we've got 3 drones all roaming about the place, droning slightly different areas, getting intel as the attackers here are going to push in. Now, if that player wasn't between another wall as well, that probably would have been a kill, or at least a down because of the height of it. Kixwar, Wave opening up this wall. Wave getting ready to just run straight in. There is a player there in Cash Stash, which might get the better of Wave, but no, he's been down. Wave finishes off that kill. Jamor, I think, started the kill, and Wave finished it off. Shax and Jamor going to be pushing in together. And they are just hard pushing Scythe here. This is very much a Dadless play, so this is kind of, I guess, what I'm expecting from former Dadless members. I know it's only Jamor that's a former Dadless member here, but it is a team that was set up by Dadless main guys, Dadless main 2, Ares and Mav, so kind of makes sense that this is the kind of plays that they would encourage. Wolves pings the shield and then jumps over it. Shax's on the hatch. We've got 3v5 as Ace is opening up a wall, but Kicksford goes down. Wade pushing around yellow stairs where that wall is getting opened. Jamora's going to jump. Oh, sorry, come down the stairs and back up Wave, who is now backing out anyway. You can see there's one player hard right to the breach. Not sure who it is. It's Wolves is looking in through the dragon doorway. Shax is getting ready to drop when he can. Now the one gas grenade is out. There is one gas grenade left in the pocket of Woken Icy, but he is the one hard right to this breach. Now, did he just get spotted by that drone? He probably did. He did. He throws down the gas grenade but doesn't get to set it off as the player pushing outside Dragon takes him down. It's Wolves is the man. He's going to start pushing in. Oh, he gets shot at by Curse. The lag is going to hurt someone here. Curse gets that kill onto its Wolves though. Oh, he does get refragged as the guys from Sepsis now have site control. The Wolves is all on his own. Jamor has defused. He's going to start planting. It can be heard by the Wolves. He's just waiting. Oh no! But Waved is there watching the flank and he gets that kill. And that is the first attacking round for Sepsis being successful for them. There we go. He wasn't even watching, to be fair. He just ran over, took that kill away from Ash. What's with the tears, Manny? What's with the tears? Alright, so the next site is going to be lab and storage. Double drug. Curse going to 6-pick Echo onto Legion. I'm pretty confident that Echo is still banned in the leagues due to the yokai glitch. So he had no choice there but to 6-pick.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located a bomb.
Alright. Lab and storage. Now, we haven't seen this get played by Sepsis. This is the first time that we're seeing this side get played. Which is going to be by Scythe. They are currently 3 rounds down. Let's see if they can use this one to turn that around. Bring it to being just 2 rounds down. Scythe haven't had the best run in the last few games. I'm sorry to call it out Scythe. Sepsis have had a few wins lately. Scythe have taken a few losses. So this is going to be one for Scythe where they're going to want to turn this round and show that they are still here to compete. They lost Kryptos very recently, just last week. So they brought Dev in to replace him. And they're going to be looking to show that they can still compete here. Dev not doing too well with 1 and 6 at the moment. Dev is a bit of a fragger. But for Scythe, he's not pulling out those kills right now. I don't know if he's in the roster permanently or if he's like a pickup player just for a little... Oh, no! Oh, that is most unfortunate. Blinds himself. Curse gets that kill onto Jamor. Kills just going out. Sepsis with just 3 very fast kills there, leaving us in a 2v4. Jamor is... Waved is down, but he is killed eventually as Shax get another kill to his name. That is Woken Icy down. Dev is all on his own in a 1v3. It's Wolves is down. Kicksor is planting. He sees the player there. If he could shoot through the drone hole, almost. It's Wolves is down. Does he know this? I don't know if he knows. It's essentially a 1v2 with Shax incredibly low in health. He could have got kicks with almost through that drone. Oh no, he can't get through the drone hole now. It's sealed up. I forgot this. Air jab goes off. He's not going to. He is going to get pushed. He doesn't know that that's not the player behind the shower. He must know that he is down. Oh, team kill. Shax wanted that kill rather than letting Dev take it. 6 seconds to get 2 kills and then get to the diffuser. He's not going to be able to get one of them. Well played to Shax. Another round on the board for Sepsis, putting them onto match point. And that's 6-2. Very strong game here for Sepsis. Very strong game. It's Wolves down there with the 1 kill. Dev with the 1 kill. You can see Shax is doing work for his team. Don't forget, we did have a rehost. So, Shaq's actually had more kills than that. He's actually running at 13 kills for the duration of this game now. Okay.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have located a bomb.
Alright, so upstairs in bunk and daycare. Wolves is going to open up the hole, the rotate hole into office.
5 seconds left.
And differently to, well actually quite similar to Sepsis, we do have quite an extended hold here into office.
Drop the diffuser. Attackers
Now I realise why that shield was placed the other way round all those rounds ago when Sepsis did their setup. It's because they were actually defending over here. I just saw the hole in the shield here and assumed they were defending this site, even though I could clearly see the bombs over here. Alright, Kixwar rappelling up on his own over on castle entrance side. Waved is going to be rushing upstairs, opening up that doorway into cafe. Jamor just spinning around downstairs with Shax, trying to decide what they're going to do. No idea what Jamor is doing. This is just classic Jamor. I doubt Jamor knows what he's doing. Never mind us not knowing what he's doing. He is in. He's just going to start pushing in behind drones as Waved gets taken down by Curse. And as quick as you like, he's going to pick up his shield and move it to somewhere else. As the attackers are now just moving in from Cafe. Curse is there on his own. Oh no! Wolves gets taken down through that peak hole. Very common peak hole spot as Shax gets taken down after the kill. Jamor is in and planting already. 3v3 as Diffuser is going to be successful, it looks like. It is planted as quickly as that. Oh, but Carbons takes him down. Kixwar gets into a gunfight. That is Carbons gets the kill onto Jamor. 3v2 now. Wolves is down. Kixwar is the last man standing. 3v1. He is dead. That's the double kill. And that's an easy diffuser disable for Scythe. And they're going to put another round on the board. Not ready to go out yet. Making it 6-3 to Sepsis. Bear with me, just checking the match chat. Okay, so it turns out if Sepsis take the win, we are going to be interviewing none other than young Waved. My life, what does it come to? MYR, welcome to the stream. Can you be given mod, please? I'm staff in TEG. I don't know who gives the mods away. Yeah, ask in the Discord. Yeah. Armory and Throne is going to be the site played here by Scythe. They're going to see that there's a Monty coming. They're going to see that we've got Ash, this time being played by Waved rather than Jamor. Jamor doing okay. Doing okay. And we've got Kix playing on Blitz. This could be interesting.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, Armory and Throne. So we are going to get standard reinforcements, no doubt. Monty's drone is already in, setting up there behind the, trying to set up behind the pot. Go on, he wants to get that down there so that he doesn't get spotted. Coming off his drone so it doesn't light up. Curse is going to see it and shoot it. That's what happens. That's what happens. Alright, Kix has got his little drone set up here, waiting to see if someone is going to maybe come to the window. We've got 2 out here, so it looks like we are going to get at least 3 people spawning over here on main entrance.
10 seconds to insertion.
Maybe. Shields going up. This hatch is being reinforced this time, whereas last time it was left clear. And we do have, we've got 2 players spawning over here. Okay, that's fine. said 3. I guessed it might be 2, as we did see IQ's drone moving away, or Blitz's drone moving away, rather. So 2 at main entrance, 3 from bumpers. Kix is already starting to make his way in. Let's see what he can do here as Blitz. He is just in sight already. And Woken Icy gets taken down by Ash on entry. White Dev gets the double kill, though. That is Kix and Wave down. That is Wolf's down as well. That's another shield out, leaving us in a 3v2. And this rush from Sepsis really hasn't paid off. Now, I heard they did a rush against JTC. I think Shax is already downed. Jamor manages to refrag onto Dev, though. 2v1, 2v2, as Shax is likely to get revived by Capital. He is going to get revived in the smoke. Grenade's going to go out. It's not going to finish off that kill, though. Shax is up. 2v2. Jamor and Shax now rethinking their life strategy, as they have been left very worse for wear. Rubbish Claymore, because it's completely stopped by these boxes, so that's a complete waste of a Claymore. Shows a lack of knowledge there from Jamor. Slightly, sorry Jamor, but it does. Or it's just for fun. I mean, I don't know why you'd place it there for fun, but yeah. Jamor just letting the cams watch him, takes them both down, as Shax is going to crawl his way in and watch that hole, knowing that someone might be there. Oh, Jamor drops down. That's a nice shield placement. I like this. Curse is going to be playing behind it, just waiting for his moment to peek. Guman goes down. Sees the head. He's not going to peek it just yet. Be patient, Curse. Be patient, because there's only 2 of you. Oh, he's laid down. This could be an easy kill on Sepsis. What are you doing? Sees the camera, backs out. Like, oh, there's a cam down here. I didn't realise. Oh no, there's a magnet here. It's taking my thing. What am I going to do? Let's throw another one. It's not going to do anything. Doesn't take the shield. Let's send that out. See if there's someone there. It doesn't go off. There might be no one there. Let's peek everywhere we can. Curse with patience though. Carbons takes down Jamor. We know that Shax is there. Curse gets back to the shield, manages to take him down. And I've got to be honest, I feel like that is 2 rounds now that Sepsis have just completely thrown. It is a best of 1, Manny, yes. You're not playing either, says Ari. Manny's retired. Hey, Emerxy, welcome to the stream. So, Initiation and Office is going to be the next site played by the boys from Scythe. What's happened to Curse? Has he left the game? No, he's got Vigil, it seems. Ah, there he is. Okay, fine. Now, Kix is going to 6-pick Dokkaebi and bring out Ace instead. We're not going to bring a Blitz this time. I nearly said Brits. We're not going to bring a Blitz this time. But Wade is going to bring Buck. Now, that could be used from below to open up holes in the floor to move people around, but I mean, based on what we've seen so far from Sepsis, I'm not sure that they're the type of team to worry about that sort of stuff. I feel like the attack plan of Sepsis is just run into sight, hope you can kill people while you're doing it. If you find yourself in sight and there's no one left to kill, then plant the diffuser to keep yourself busy for 7 seconds and gain some extra points. It just feels like that's the strategy for Sepsis when it comes to attack. And it's not working out for them in the last 2 rounds at least. Now, will they take it a bit more easy this time? They have bought Monty, they bought Capital, they've got Ace, so they've got good operators utility. Let's see if they're going to make the most of it. Why is Big Brain knifing the floor, yet he's losing? Who's Big Brain? Hey, welcome back, haters. Alrighty, so we have a similar setup to what we saw coming out from Sepsis on this site. Well, it's not actually that similar. We've got reinforcements, we've got no castle barricades going up anywhere here, though we do have a castle, but he is instead going to be castling off one of the break room windows. Waved is going to be coming over from main entrance, all on his lonesome, as the rest of his team spawn over at bumper cars. Now, Wave's going to come up here to the one window that is castle barricaded and then make his way over to the other window and then go up to the roof. So he's going to open that up first. Woken Icy's still playing in there. Woken's going to peek it, but there's no one there to peek as Wave makes his way up onto the wall, onto the old roof there. Now, we are going to get, it looks like, a heavy castle push, castle entrance push into Cash Stash with Monty. Now, we can see there's a shield there. He's going to walk over that goo mine. He's not going to take any damage from it. He pulls it out just in the nick of time. Jamor just crawling his way in. Peeking, but there's a shield there. Wave just sitting up top doing nothing right now. Kixor's going to pre-fire above the shield. Capital fireballs go down and Woken Icy gets the kill onto Wave already. That must have been sitting at the break room window as he rappelled down. Well played to Woken Icy. It's Wolves just sitting there, not quite knowing what to do. He's got to vault over the shield. Has been opened up though, and that is going to make him back out. We can hear the power going off all over the place as Jamor gets taken down by Curse. And in these last 3 rounds, it looks like Sepsis just have no idea what to do on attack. Pings are going out to the player that is in Cash Stash. We could have had Carbons pre-firing it, but he chooses not to. Curse is playing in between the sights. They're going to chuck down that crew mine. Oh no, he's going to hit the door frame. That's not going to do anything against Monty. Shax takes a load of damage. Monty is in sight, and he's going to be giving the pings to Ace, so that Ace knows exactly where he is. He's going to back out. Gunfire going out means that they know exactly where one of the players in that little back office is. And this is just a Mexican standoff right now between Monty and the players that are looking at him. Monty is going to peek. Oh! He manages to get that kill onto Dev, and he has taken control of office now with Ace. Well played. Kixer gets the kill. And he does have Diffuser. He could plant in office, but Wolves is going to come out. And he manages to down Woken Icy. Is he going to be able to finish off? No. The gas grenade is going to push him back. It looks like this is going to be the round for Sepsis. Plant is down. It is basically a 1v3. And although it took them a while to get the hang of this one, they did eventually manage to get the attack round sorted. They take the win, and that is a 7-3 to Sepsis. Well played to Sepsis. And that means we get to interview Waved. Wow. Haters, if I know you're streaming, then I will pop into a couple of them, help you get that affiliate. No big deal. All right. So we will be interviewing Waved. Let's switch my headset over, and then I shall get him on the line, and we'll do the interview. All right, let me. Close this. Let me switch my headset. Let's give him a call. Where is he? Here we go. There he is. Okay, let's call him up. Let's get the interview screen up. I think he's there. Waved, you there?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. Well, that's a good game for you guys. 6-3. No, 7-3, sorry. 6-3, what am I talking about? Were you expecting it to be a 7-3 or were you expecting a 7-0?
I thought it was 7-4.
Oh, you're right. Yes, it was a 7-4. Good call. See, you know better than me.
We were hoping for a 7-0, but, things go wrong sometimes. Jamor does a few things wrong. He's a bit of a bot, really, so it happens.
We did see him doing, there was a couple of times where he tried to get a 360 kill, and it didn't quite work. And then I think you managed it just before you jumped over Dragon Stairs. I think you did a 360, jumped over, and then killed Woken Icy with a shotgun.
Yeah, it's just a skill, really,
Clearly you've got it, and Jamor just hasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, too, to be honest.
Sorry, Jamor. Theme Park, is it a map that you guys play a lot?
We've played it a few times, but we do like to play any map. There's no specific map that we favourite.
Right. Okay. I think Dadless used to play Theme Park. No, they didn't. I'm thinking of someone else. No, forget it. Forget that completely. All right. So on attack, you guys, you had a good first 2 rounds when you were on attack, where you won them both. And then on the next 2 rounds on attack, it looked like you your main strategy was just run in, shoot people, hopefully you kill them. If you find yourself on site and there's no one there, just plant the diffuser, then hope for the best. Was that the strategy, or was there more
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it?
I think you got it pretty close there. That was the ideal. Yeah.
Well, it certainly, well, it didn't pay off, unfortunately, for 2 of those rounds, but it was fun to watch.
It
It was
pays off in
entertaining.
enjoyment.
Well, that's the main thing, as long as you're having fun, right? I guess you're at
Yeah,
a point where you
exactly.
were like, what was it? You were 6-2 up at the time, so you could afford to throw a couple of rounds if you needed to, and it paid off
Yeah.
eventually. Yeah. Okay, so you haven't been with Sepsis for too long, if I'm right. How are you finding it on the team?
It's quite good. Yeah, I've actually been IGLing for them, so it's been going pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, that's interesting. How they trust you with IGLing?
Well, I suppose so. They probably shouldn't, but they do. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. To be fair, yeah, you do seem like you're quite screwed on in the game. So yeah, it seems to be working out. Do you do the? Are you the only one doing IGLing, or do you have like one person that does executes and one that does other bits and
no,
pieces?
pretty much just the only person. The Kicks
All
helps
right.
out from time to time in Ari's SV. It's been going pretty well though. I don't think we've lost a league game since I've joined the team. So
Funny enough, yes, I was saying that during the game actually. While I was watching, I was pointing out, I think you guys have had a really good run lately where you haven't really had any losses, and Scythe unfortunately haven't had a great run. So they were probably hoping this would be the one to turn it round, but they didn't, unfortunately. So this is just another win chalked up in your column of, yeah, long line of wins at the moment, it seems.
yeah, trying to go 100 now. That's the goal.
100-0. Wow.
Yeah, I think with Jamor though, we might struggle. You see.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Jabor. It's too easy. It's like shooting a fish in a barrel with Jabor. Bless him. I like Jabor. He's a good lad. He's all right. He's all right. Okay, so you've got another game this week. You are going to be playing against Athena, is it?
Oh yeah,
think it
good
is.
old Davin.
Yeah. How are you guys preparing for that?
Oh, I just can't wait to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be a fun game. Thinking it's probably going to be the biggest challenge we've had yet.
Yeah, very probably. Have you played Apollo yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you beat, I think it was JPC that you beat last week, was it? In Nova, or was it the week before? You recently
Yeah,
beat JPC.
I think it's Nova. Yeah, Nova's a bit
Yes.
irrelevant now, to be honest.
No comment. So JPC, one of the main, probably one of the higher level teams at the moment. I'd say probably, if you looked at all the teams, probably Apollo, Athena, JPC right now are up there and certainly in the top 4 or 5. So you've done JPC, so you've yet to play Apollo, but Athena is the next one on your list, which is I think Thursday night. Is there any special prep you're going to be putting in for that one that you can tell us about without giving it away?
I'm sure there'll be a few Among Us games going on, so that'll be nice.
Oh yeah, that was your warm-up strategy.
Yeah, it is. So.
Yes, I remember you telling me. Yeah, I did let the
It
stream
worked
know
quite
that, by
well.
the way. It was useful. Oh yeah, clearly you won 7-4, so
Yeah.
clearly Among Us does the trick. Who's the best imposter?
Oh, it has to be me by far.
I knew you'd say that. There was no way you were going to say anything else.
No, Manny had it a few times, but he's pretty bad at the game, so it happens.
Yeah, Manny. I don't know Manny that well, but Manny I think is probably a little bit too innocent. From what I know of Manny.
Manny
to
tears the parties. Trust me.
He does. He does what?
He tears the parties, insulting left, right, and centre. Oh, it's not a nice scene.
I can imagine. I've seen him in match channels. Yes, bless him. Bless him. All right. Before we close, well, GG to the team, to both teams, but obviously to Sepsis especially because you did take home yet another win. Is there anything you want to say to the stream or to Athena before we close?
I think that'll be it. I probably shouldn't make any bad blood, so
it's all in good fun, right? Anything with Davin.
I suppose so. I'm not trying to get banned from any leagues, you see. So
you're not going to get banned. Oh, you've turned over a new leaf.
No
more bans for Waved.
Newly reformed.
Oh, reformed Wave. So we've had reformed Den, and now we've got reformed Waved. Okay.
Yeah.
I must say, you do seem to have calmed down a bit lately. It's good to see.
Indeed.
All right. Okay. Right, well, as long as you're having fun, thank you very much for joining us. Again, GG's on the game. Look forward to seeing how you fare against Athena later in the week. I will make sure I watch that stream to see how it plays out. And yeah, well, just good luck with it, and we'll speak to you again soon, perhaps.
Yeah, thank you.
Right,
Have
no
a good
worries.
time.
Take care, Waved. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
So that was Wade from Sepsis. Never in my life did I think I would interview Waved at the end of a game. So that's an experience for me. He is a character. I do like Waved. Bless him. All right. Anyway, great game there for Sepsis. An unfortunate one for Scythe. They put up a good battle. But it just wasn't enough, unfortunately, to take that win tonight. Sepsis, like we say, they've had a very good run. So it was always going to be a difficult challenge for Scythe to take them down. And who knows, maybe Sepsis are going to be working their way into that top 5 of league teams right now. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Before we close the stream, let's just remind ourselves of what's happening later in this week. We've got the King's Creed versus Flex. That is happening right now on TEG B, so pop over there onto that one. We've also got JPC versus Burnt Edge. That's at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The caster for that is yet to be confirmed. Then at 6 o'clock on Thursday, we've got Athena versus Sepsis. So get to see them play again, this time against Athena. That's at 6 o'clock on Thursday. That's going to be casted by Dylan. And then on the 15th, again, the same day, Thursday, we've got Apollo versus Secret. That's at 8 o'clock. We don't have a caster for that yet. And the last game of the week that's currently scheduled is on Saturday at, again, 7 o'clock at night. And that's going to be casted by myself. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Very much appreciated. GG to the teams too. I sound like his dad. I sound like Wave's dad. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Very much appreciated. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the support. We look forward to seeing you in one of the streams later in the week. Have a good night, everyone, and we will see you soon.